Hey, what is up, guys? This is TnsiNoAkuma here with a video. Since I'm unable to stream, I'll be trying to update with some game videos. I'll probably just do like 2 a week, 1 cat and 1 miscellaneous one. Most likely, I guess, Zen, since most of you guys like to see my Zen, I guess. But, as you can see here, not playing Zen, I'm playing cat. So, as you well know, well, not well known, but some of you guys know I've been changing my build. I've been trying a DFG rush, Deathfire Grasp rush, for the last week or two, and it has actually worked quite well. I've been carrying a lot harder lately, which is like quite surprising to me. I didn't think I can carry any harder, but I have been carrying quite harder with the DFG build. Basically, I guess while we're waiting for things to start, I guess I'll explain why. So DFG is primarily a single target damage item, so it's your strongest single target damage item you can get on a mage. And for Katarina, if played correctly, if you're a good player and you just can keep track of the enemy's health, you can guarantee a kill. You can guarantee a kill with Deathfire Grasp, basically. And with that, it's pretty important for Cat. Guaranteeing a kill gives you a reset, and using that reset, you can kill other people. I have tried to use Deathfire Grasp in the past. I think it was 3 or 4 months ago. I used to rush DFG for about a month. And the reason why I stopped was because what would happen is I would guarantee the first kill, but afterwards I couldn't really follow up. I would die way too quickly before I could follow up with my reset. Like, I would get a reset, and then I would die before I could even use it. And so I was like, I'm too squishy for this, I can't use Deathfire Grasp, and I dropped it and changed to Hourglass. I guess after the months passed by and the game has been changed, nerfs, buffs, whatever, to different champions, I guess it indirectly affected Katarina and my DFG build, because right now it feels a lot different from what it was before. But basically, with Deathfire Grasp, I no longer have my 1v1 issues that I used to have on Katarina. I used to not be able to kill people as easily because I would get a really good combination off as Cat. I could catch people out and have them blow all their CC and get a solid ult off. Like over here, Karma has no CC, no hard CC for my ultimate. I can get a full ult off her on her if I play it correctly. But if I don't have DFG, then my ult's probably going to do what? Half her health in total? Just half her health, that's it. Because she has a shield and other ways to mitigate my damage output. She also has a barrier, which you will notice later on in the game. But either way, I've been feeling a lot better using Deathfire Grasp now. And in order to make up for the survivability that I lose out on, it just means I have to go in later in the fight. If you go in too early and you pick up the first kill, the enemy's still going to have too much health, and you won't be able to pick up a kill afterwards. Because you'll get the reset, but you can't follow up with it, because you're not going to be able to kill them. So you'll notice that now, I've been going in a lot later in terms of team fights, just to guarantee that I could actually use my resets to a good extent. Alright, let's see here. So I guess I'll explain. We have Odd One here with Lee Sin jungle. He's putting pressure on... Actually, no, he's not really putting pressure. He just wanted to get into lane faster. You see, he got all the way over there really quickly. But against Karma, you never see Karmas. Like, this is probably... Honestly, this might be the first time I played against... No, I think this is my second or third time within the last few months since her change. So, like, it's probably been a month or two since I played against the Karma mid. But... Alright, so at bot here, you'll see we have a support Annie, which is quite terrifying, really. The reason why you'll see a lot more support Annies in the future, I'm positive you will see a lot more of them in the future. The reason why is because she has an AoE hard CC if stacked right, and she has a 4-second cooldown spammable harass spell. Alright. It's on a 4-second cooldown, and she gets a stun after popping it 5 times, and it's basically really strong. It's like Leona in a sense where you're very, very aggressive. This is a very, very aggressive support if you play Annie. It's like playing LeBlanc support, I guess. Very, I don't know what that word is, but you're focusing more on damage than on defending your allies, obviously, or supporting them, because all Annie has, honestly, is just a stun. That's the only thing she has. It's not even a reliable stun, too. It's just a stun that she can use to help Caitlyn. That's it. Other supports have other like shields or movement speed boosts or disengages like Janna's ultimate. Annie has nothing, so it's really obvious that she's playing a very aggressive support. So, which is more my style. Like I would do that if Leona wasn't amazing. All right, so as you can see here, you'll notice I'm harassing Karma whenever I see the opportunity to do so. And the reason why is Karma really doesn't have any kind of sustain. Her only sustain spell, the only thing that gives her health is what? Is it her W? Revealing them, Yeah, if she uses her mantra boost with her W, then she can heal, but it's not reliable, because I can just Shubo out of it and she won't get the heal off. So basically, the reason why I'm harassing her is because I know that she doesn't have reliable sustain, and even if she uses her shield to block my Qs, she's losing out on mana. She's losing mana. So especially early game where champions like Karma are limited by mana pools, harassing them with Katarina is useful just because they can't really retaliate much. Because she'll run out of mana. Alright, so we have food here who doesn't really want to gank me. Oh, he does. He does want to gank me. He's going around. I got nailed here. Yeah. But I have my Shimpo up, so this is not going to work out for him. Ow. Actually kind of hurt, but whatever, I'm fine. No big deal. Bot lane's getting completely pressured out though because of all that aggression they have. So one downside to aggressive lanes like Annie support, is if you're very aggressive, you're naturally going to be pushing the lane. If you attack your enemy, you're going to draw creep aggro, and by drawing creep aggro, you're making the creep attack you, and that's gonna automatically push the lane. Like if your enemy's creep are attacking you and your creep are attacking the enemy's creep, naturally you're going to be pushing because your enemy's creep aren't dealing damage to your own creep. So you're going to be naturally pushing the lane if you're playing an aggressive lane like this. So ward coverage is very important. Do we even have good ward coverage? What is this? 1, 2? I guess we do, because we have my ward here. So this is good ward coverage. This is very good ward coverage. The only thing that's missing is a ward here, so you can see if Udyr is coming up from lane. But otherwise, we have very good ward coverage. We can see if Udyr is coming from here, or if he's going to come from around here to the river at bot. So this is good ward coverage. Not the best, because again, we're missing a ward here. But definitely a solid ward coverage for such an aggressive bot lane. So by the way, if you guys are wondering what I meant by a ward down here, if you put a ward into this bush, you just walk over here, walk through here, wherever, you put a ward in here, you're going to have vision of this area over here. I don't know if you can see my cursor or not, but you'll see this area, and that allows you to see if anyone's coming from behind. So just FYI, if you're playing against champions like Hecarim or Elise or Lee Sin who have no difficulty ganking through the lane, then yeah, having a ward here is pretty important. Anywho, they're gonna steal our blue buff? Yes, they are. Yeah, I remember Oddwin was like pinging this like crazy because he didn't want them to steal it, but it was too late. There's no way we could get there in time. So we lost our blue buff. No big deal. Oh boy. She missed her bear. Alright, hold up. Alright, we gotta go back a little bit. Alright. Let's fast forward a little bit. Alright, so watch this. Alright, he jumps. Alright, and he misses his tippers. There it is. Alright, and so this is what happens. The turret's attacking her, she flashes out, and she removes turret aggro and puts it onto Caitlyn. So she gets Caitlyn killed, actually. So Caitlyn's dead. And then, now she's taking turret aggro, and she's out of mana. So, that was not good play on Annie's part. You always have to keep track of your enemy's summoner spells. They did not keep track of Tristana's barrier. If Tristana did not have barrier, they would have killed her. And on top of that, if she didn't miss her tippers too. But I mean, I want to go back to it, but I don't think it's important. But you want to lead with tippers. You never want to put tippers out second. You want to lead with tippers. I think tippers from Annie's ultimate has one of the longest ranges, so that's why you want to lead in the first place, because it's a good initiation spell. It will give you the most amount of damage output if you lead with Tibbers, because Tibbers has a AoE Sunfire. Tibbers is basically a Sunfire cape, a free Sunfire's cape. So you want to get him out as early as possible, so you can have that Sunfire cape effect on your enemy. So just misplay on Annie's part. Should have used Tibbers first. But anyways, as you can see, mid, I have not been successful in terms of killing her, and I always say this, but after level 6, if you can't kill your enemy, your job is to be passive, and this is why. I can't do anything to Karma right now. She has blue buff, so she can shield as much as she wants, and she's gonna be able to spam Qs as much as she wants as well. So I can't do anything against her right now as Cat. My primary focus is to farm and look for ganks on in other lanes. Luckily, since Teemo's getting pub stomped, I don't have to worry about ganking for top lane, so I'm gonna be looking for ganks at bot. Right, notice that Odd One did a good job there. He kicked Janna back when he was focusing Tristana. You always want to keep it, like, be open-minded. I don't know if that's the right word, but be open-minded and be like, oh, okay, what targets can I choose from? Don't, like, tunnel vision on one target. If Odd One was focused on Tristana, he would not have been able to get a good kickoff on Janna to get her into the team and guarantee that kill. Because there's no way they're going to get Tristana without a flash. Yeah, he doesn't have flash, so. Anyways, so Karma went bot. I saw Karma go bot, so I was like, alright, I'm going to pressure this right now. She's not going to be a threat to me in lane because she's not even here. So I'm going to shove this turret down and farm while I can. Because that's the thing, I don't want this lane phase to continue. I am not winning right now. I'm getting completely pressured out by her. I don't think Odd One... Yeah, Odd One doesn't gank for me a single time this game, which is fine. He's been helping other lanes. I don't really need that much help because I'm not losing, per se. I'm just getting pressured out. So, I want to end this lane phase by taking down the turret as quickly as possible. So, anywho. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. Huh? He wants that, and they're looking to gank me again. Yeah, again, you guys see me do this all the time, but never use your E when you feel like you're in a compromising situation. Like, Udyr's never going to be able to gank me. He's not going to be able to catch me out because they don't have reliable CC. Udyr has to be right next to me if he wants to stun me, and there's no way I'm going to put myself in a situation where he can just walk up and auto-attack me, so it's very difficult for them to gank me. So he doesn't successfully gank me a single time. Anyway, so because Karma left her lane, you'll notice I'm actually out farming her because what I've been doing is focusing on farming. And that's the thing, that's the sacrifice you make. If you try to gank other lanes, you're going to be set behind in your own lane. You're going to lose farm, you're going to lose... Yeah, you're going to lose farm and you're going to lose experience points. So, if you're going to leave your lane, make sure it's a guaranteed kill. Otherwise, you'll end up like Karma here, who could have pressured me out, but instead went to bot lane and didn't get anything out of it. Wow. Also, I guess I'll explain these wards. You'll notice how I like to put wards over here, in this brush over here. The main reason why is because it gives me a lot of vision. A lot of people like to put it into this brush, the side brush. But I like putting it here because it allows me to see if the enemy's going up this way to gank my top lane. So you always want to ward for your teammates as well. And having a ward here is a lot better than having it on the right side for yourself only. Anyways, you'll see I go bot because I see a possible gank. So I'll pick up an easy kill here, and pick up another kill here. So that's what you want to do. Just get, you just want to guarantee kills like that. Like, I knew that was a guaranteed kill. They were low on health, and if they made a mistake, I could capitalize on it, which is exactly what I did. So always keep an eye out on the other lanes. Like, this is my first gank at bot. The first time I go bot, I pick up double kill. Karma has gone to other lanes. She hasn't gotten anything. She's gone bot once. She's gone bot top once. She's gotten nothing out of it. So, am I level 11? No, I'm not. I'm pretty close. If you look at my experience points, I'm really close to 11. And Karma is not even halfway to 11, so yeah. I'm out leveling her, and I think I'm out farming her. No, yeah, I'm out farming her. Oh, I got my Death Power Grasp too. Wonderful. I ignite her. Her shield's down, so she should die. There we go. I couldn't Shimpo onto her earlier because I used it to farm the wave at the turret. But either way, pick up that quick kill on Karma, and we get the turret. So if I didn't have Death Power Grasp there, it would not have killed her because Death Power Grasp amplifies all magic damage, so it actually amplified Annie's magic damage as well. So it barely killed her with my ignite. If we didn't have this Death Power Grasp, she would have been able to shield and just run away. So I always like to point out scenarios where an item, if an item really made a difference or not, and there, Deathfire Grasp definitely made a difference. Anyways, back to farming. All I can do. So I don't need to worry about top lane. Teemo got crushed. Like, he's level 11. Teemo's level 9. What is he gonna do? So my focus is on continuing to snowball mid and beat out Karma and helping bot lane. Bot lane's already winning. Like, everyone's winning right now. So this shouldn't be too big of an issue, and my focus is just to keep my advantage up. You never want to fall behind when you have an advantage. That's just terrible. And the one way to fall behind, the one mistake everyone, like not everyone, but people make to fall behind even though they have an advantage, is by leaving their lane. Hold up, let's watch this. Crushed. And I ping bot because I want to help, but it's a 4v2 right now, and then it's going to be a 4v3, but look at all of their health. They have way too much health. I'm not going to be able to do anything. If anything, I can jump onto Tristana, force her flash and barrier, but that's it. I can't do anything else. And look at those shields, that's ridiculous. Is that even, like, they have 3 huge shields. They have, they have so many shields. Picked up, what, 2 kills? Karma messed up and she just walked back into us. Otherwise they would have been fine. And I was just misplayed. They got aggressive because they thought they could fight us, but they couldn't. So basically, pick up 2 kills and we get a turret. So definitely worth it for us. How much gold do I have? Let's see here. I have 900, so I can get a blasting one. Okay, you'll notice the second item I always get now is a Revenant's Death Cap, and the point of that is just to hit even harder. So the point of this build now is to be the biggest threat I could possibly be during mid game, which is when Katarina shines. Katarina shines during mid game when it's an early game team fighting phase, basically. When it's mid game, champions haven't gotten all their items yet. They're focusing on getting damage rather than tanky. They're not gonna have like a bulwark yet. If anything, maybe at the most an Aegis during mid team fight phase. So that's when they don't have that much magic resist, and Katarina deals the most amount of damage. And that's when you want to snowball as Cat. That's when I want to be the biggest threat you could possibly be. So hence why I go Deathfire Grasp and a Revenant's Death Cap as quickly as possible, just so I can be the largest threat I could possibly be. So obviously it's a very, very risky build. You make a single mistake and you're dead, which you will see multiple times this game. It's a very, very risky build, and I wouldn't recommend it to new Katarina players. But I guess I would recommend it to new Katarina players, because newer Katarina players... Actually, no. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. You're too squishy, and you make a single mistake, you're dead. That's why it's easier to play tank Katarina, because you're not punished as hard when you make a mistake. You won't die in 3 hits compared to tank Katarina. Ganking bot. I see Karma here. See, I don't really dislike this glitch right here. All right, I really dislike that here. Like, let me go back. So this is the issue. I see her. I put a word of the wall. I see her. All right, I see her going to the bush, and this is something I really dislike on Cat. All right, you'll notice when I jump, when I shimpo, it puts me in front of her and not behind her, and like, that's one thing that really annoys me. She would have been dead. She would have been dead if I had been put behind her instead of in front of her. So I mean, I don't know how right it could. I mean, the main reason why that happened is this is very annoying. Also, she barely lives, but that's because she has magic resist. Also, I did not walk to the left, and so I walked into the turret and got myself killed. The turret range is huge. All right, I was over here and I still got shot by a turret, so I should have dragged out myself over here. Bad one. I should drag myself out over here to avoid the last turret shot. I probably would have died still, but would have been better play. Anyways, Odd One plays just like I do, and we both really want the kill, so we both die for it. I think Shen dies as well. So what was that, 3 for 1? And I'm pretty sure Odd One and I said it was worth it. Yeah, we both said it was worth it because we finally killed Karma. But yeah, that was very annoying over here. And this is also very annoying. So the reason why I was put in front of her instead of behind her was because she was backed up to a wall. She was over here where there's a wall behind her, and so I got put in front of her. I guess that's the default placement of Katarina if something is behind them. But honestly, I prefer it if they put them onto the side. Like, even though there's a wall here, there's nothing here. So if they put me over here, I would have killed her as well. But whatever, that's just small, something small. It's not that big of a deal. Also, I screw up here, you'll notice. So I screw up my combo. I thought I cast my ult, which I didn't. I would have killed him if I cast my ultimate. But I thought I did, but I didn't cast it. And so you'll notice there's like a delay when I ulted. And by the time I realized I ulted, I already shimpoed out of my ult. So I really screwed myself over there and basically lost that kill. Where I would have lost it if it weren't for Caitlyn being there. So that was a big misplay on my end. I guess I was pretty tired when I was playing this. But that was just bad combination. Alright, so there's different Katarina casting combinations when based on a scenario. If someone's coming into you from a bush and they don't know you're there, and you have Deathfire Grasp, you want to lead with Deathfire Grasp. The more earlier you do a Deathfire Grasp, the more damage you deal. So it's Deathfire Grasp, WQ, no? Deathfire Grasp, QW, or Deathfire Grasp, Q Ultimate. Because the thing is, you want to have you want your enemy to be in the ult as Katarina's ultimate as long as possible. And also you want Deathfire Grasp as early as possible. So, and the reason why I want to cast W and Q early is because they'll come off cooldown faster if necessary. If I cast them earlier, a second earlier, they'll come off cooldown a second earlier. If I wait a second to cast them, then they'll come up a second later. And what if I need them 1 second earlier? So that's why, if possible, Deathfire Grasp, WQ, and then ultimate. And then when they're running away, chase them with your Shimpo, and then by that time your W should be up. So that's basically the combo for Katarina when someone's walking into a brush. So we see him in here. They don't know we see him, or they should know. I don't know why they don't think we see them, but we saw them. And the odd one tried to initiate that. But right now we're having a little dragon dance. Tristan and I are just farming, so no big deal. So let's keep an eye on this. Knock up. Does he have flash? Yeah, Udyr has flash. He could have caught Caitlyn there if he flash bear stanced her when she got knocked up. Oh well. So I show up to the party and pick up a few easy kills. Triple kill, yay. I messed up there actually. You'll notice I did not Shimpo onto Udyr when I ulted. I used my ultimate before I Shimpoed, and because of that I couldn't insta-give Teemo. Honestly, the outcome would not have changed, but I still messed it up. Should have Shimpoed onto Udyr to guarantee a solid ultimate and murder Teemo as well, because who doesn't like to kill Teemo? So, either way, I'm playing Cat, right? So you don't have good Baron clear, you don't have good DPS, so given the choice, your job should be to keep the enemy away from Baron. So I put a ward here to see if Tristana was coming, and I saw her bot, and I was like, she's not gonna come. So she did come. We got a free Baron off that, so that's fine. But I messed up here, and this is what I'm talking about. This is the mistakes. This is the mistake I'm talking about as Katarina. You make one single mistake, you're dead. Right? What am I? Am I level 16? I'm level 15. 15, right? 15. I can't tell. I'm dead. I think it says 15. I'm level 15. All right. I have a level on Tristana. I should not be like dying that easily, but that's just how it is. Very, very squishy. Single mistake and you're dead. The mistake I made was I realized there that I should have saved my ultimate, because Tristana immediately buster shot me. She jumped on me, immediately buster shot me into the wall, and immediately canceled my ultimate before it dealt any damage. So at that point, after that, I was like, yeah, next time I'm going to save my ultimate and wait for the enemy to cast a spell before I ultimate. Because Katarina's W makes it seem like she's ulting, so it's a good bait to use Katarina's W for her ultimate. So I should have waited for my ultimate there, and I would have easily killed Tristana and backed out with my Shimpo. So that's my thought process right there. After that, and you'll notice later that thought process was actually incorrect as well. But we'll get to that later. We'll get to it when it comes. Yeah, they're chasing after Udyr, which is not going to work that well. Yep. Anyways, farming this. I'm going to continue farming. Okay, my third item is dependent on the situation. Whatever happens, depending on what you need, you get. If you're behind, if your team is not winning, as Katarina, I like to get a Void Staff on Cat, because if you're not winning, then you need to snowball off a team fight. You need your enemy to make a mistake and punish them for it. And the only way to do that is if you have more damage. So I like to get Void Staff if my team is behind, as Katarina as my third item. But if we're ahead, we're not in 24 and 9. All right, we're ahead. So I like to get a Guardian's Angel, so I could make riskier plays, and just basically make riskier plays and benefit from it because of my Guardian's Angel. So it's just a freebie basically. Guardian's Angel for Katarina is just basically a freebie. I think it's 3 or 4 seconds of stasis. I can't tell until I buy it, but I think it's about 3 or 4 seconds of stasis, which means it's a free cooldown for my W. So piecing out. Nope. Staying the farm, I guess. Yeah, we're putting a lot of pressure on. This is okay, so this is what you want to do if you're ahead. If you're ahead, never let up. Never let up the pressure you have. We're always consistently pushing every lane, forcing them to stay back and farm here. And by doing so, you'll notice they can't even get the dragon. They're always busy farming over here or down here, and they can't get the dragon. So automatically, because of that, we get control of this side. We might even get control of their jungle as well if we put more pressure on them. So you never want to let up. Never just say, oh, I'm gonna go back, buy some items, farm my own jungle. No, don't farm your own jungle. Like, you'll notice that all of our jungle camps are up and none of theirs are, and that's because we're putting pressure on them. We're consistently in their comfort zone where they can't even do anything. And this is what you want to do. Don't go farm your own jungle. Keep putting pressure on them. That's actually a pretty good tip. I guess I'll put that in later into my video. Alright, so you notice I'm coming bot to help out Caitlyn, because I knew that they were going bot to gank her, even without seeing them. I didn't even see Tristana and Janna go, but I could tell, because they're all missing on the map, that they're going for Caitlyn. So I went bot to help her. We have this warded, right? Yeah, we do. So Annie are putting wards up, but we also saw Janna. I also saw Janna put a warrior. I don't think Annie saw. So she was trying to make plays. Anywho, so we can't make a play here because we're missing Lee Sin. And he just messed that up. Did he? He just messed that up. Wow. Is he getting beaten out? He's getting beaten out. Oh, flash. So much flash. And I'm on my way, right? Yes, I'm about here. I also messed up this combination. You'll notice I messed up. Yeah, it was not a clean combination. That was not clean at all. The mistake I made was, first of all, it took me a while to cast it. And second of all, you need to lead with Katarina. If you want the most amount of damage output as possible, you want to lead with your Q, not with your Shunpo. I led with my Shunpo. Because of that, I needed to auto-attack TMO one time to finish him off. If I led with my Q, I would have killed him, gotten the reset a lot faster, and maybe I could have backed out, Shunpo'd over the wall or something to get out. So that was a mistake on my end that I could have done better. But it still worked out for us. We got a dragon off that, and we got 2 kills? 3 kills. We got 3 kills out of that. So definitely worth it for us. We should back out. Yeah. That barrier. So many shields. Yeah, they better back out. They're gonna get chased though for a really long time. They'll notice. Okay, I should speed up the chase. I should find that music of speed chases. Come on, hurry up. Yeah, it's just your very boring chase. Flash, flash, flash. And then, alright, you guys will enjoy this because Teemo dies. Whoops, sorry. Goes in. Odd one dies too. He gets killed halfway, but Caitlyn baits him with her barrier and kills him. But Odd one got completely baited out, and Janna got baited because of Teemo. Okay, that was completely unnecessary flash. That was completely unnecessary. Whatever. So I see Tristana pushing mid, so I'm like, alright, I need to go mid, I need to help out my teammates. So this is the second mistake. This is another mistake I made. You'll notice. I'll hurry up as we get there. Alright, so they're backing off, and I'm like, alright, Tristana's by herself. I can get a good ultimate off. And you'll notice here. See, this time I'm saving my ultimate because I assumed she was going to instantly buster shot me, but she didn't. She didn't instantly buster shot me this time. She waited for my ultimate. So there's honestly nothing I could do in both scenarios that I could do consistently in terms of decision making. So basically what that means is, as Katarina, you cannot initiate unless you're super, super far ahead. Alright, I'm far ahead. I'm pretty fed. I was like 8 and whatever. I'm pretty fed. But apparently not enough to even be able to 1v1 Tristana. So, only go in on your enemy when he can guarantee a kill. And I could not guarantee a kill in both of those scenarios. So, Or, no. Not if you can guarantee a kill. If your enemy doesn't have any CSC. There we go. Like, if Tristana didn't have her ultimate, yes, I would have easily picked up a kill on her. But she had CSC in both scenarios, so... I mean, the general rule is just don't go in unless your enemy has CSC, doesn't have CSC. So, I'll stick to that from now on. Like, every game I make mistakes, and I guess you have to learn from them. So they're trying to fight here, and they get insta-gibbed, which is not smart. Like, I don't even know why they were there. Alright, like, sure, we have Channel, but I was not there. It was like, they're missing cat. What are you guys gonna do without me? So, that's not good. We just lost 2 of our carries. No, lost 1 carry and 1 support Annie. But I have my Guardian's Angel now. Let me check now. Was this 4 seconds? Yeah, 4 seconds of stasis. So that's a free W. Free W cooldown and a free Shimpo cooldown, actually. Yeah, all my cooldowns are really fast with my Blue Pot and my Deathfire Grasp. It gives me about 22% cooldown reduction. So basically, with just a G8, all of my cooldowns come off. So it's like a free reset, quote unquote. Basically. So, anyways, after GA here, you'll notice I'll be getting a Void Staff because of all the magic resist they have. Karma has magic resist. Janna does not have magic resist, but Udyr has a Bulwark. Teemo, what does he have? He has nothing, and neither does Tristana, I think. Yes, they don't have anything. So they're going to be pretty squishy for me, and I should be able to give them pretty quickly if they don't have any hard CSC for me. I'm going top. Yes, I am going top. Oh, I'm out of water. That's too bad. So we're still notice Annie's starting to ward up here. Baron's up, and we need to make sure that they don't get Baron. If they get Baron, they may catch up. Because it's late in the game. It's already 31 minutes. So the later the game gets, it doesn't matter how much of a lead you have, you can still lose the game if you drag it out too long. And we've been dragging this out for a very, very long time. So if they can take Baron, they can catch up easily in terms of gold. They're only, well, not only, but they're 9k gold behind. A Baron buff is about 5k gold. We'll give them 5k gold-ish back. A Baron buff and an ace, basically. We'll give them 5k gold-ish. So they're still able to catch up, and you'll notice we're being pressured back this time, actually. We're getting pressured down pretty hard. Teemo's shoving top, and we're not too sure what to do. I tell Shen to go defend bot or defend top, so he can ult us when there's a fight and stop them from split pushing. So we noticed here that Tristana's missed. We're like, alright, let's go take Baron. But they have ward coverage, I think. No, we have an Oracles, yeah. Good. We have an Oracles, so we can see if it's ward or not. So we send Shen bot because he has his ultimate, and we're like, alright, we want you to defend bot, and the rest of us will try to make plays. See, we're already trying to take Baron. But unfortunately, Shen can't 1v1 him. He can't. He can't beat him 1v1. Anyways, we insta-gib Janna. If you guys want to, I guess I'll show you guys that insta-gib. Pretty quick insta-gib here. So we see Janna come, and I dodge her, tornado, and kill her. We don't get anything else out of that. But you'll notice Tristana, no problem 1v1ing. No problem 1v1ing Shen. Yeah, barrier. So Tristana's very, very strong right now, and I guess I'll rewind that as well. So pick up a kill on Janna, and we're still positioning for Baron because it's a 4v3 now, so we think we have an advantage in Baron. They don't see me here, so I come out and we double... we get a double Deathfire Grasp onto Karma, which is funny because Deathfire Grasp does magic damage as well, so that Deathfire Grasp will actually boost the damage of the Deathfire Grasp. That's pretty nice also. So I say I'm going back and I'll defend, which is what you want to do. You never want to send your AD carries or, yeah, your damage and your tanks. You don't want to send them back. You want to send the people who deal the least amount of damage and who can't tank turrets. So I can't tank that well, and I don't shove turrets down that well. So I'm the one who went back, defended, and killed her. Also notice I killed her really quickly that time because she didn't have Buster Shot because she used it on Shen. So again, general rule, don't go in unless you know your enemy doesn't have any hard CC. So, anyways, back to farming. We can't take this inhibitor because they're all coming up. Teemo and Karma are up in 3 seconds. So we're gonna continue to. I'm gonna continue to shove and put pressure. And how much gold do I have? Not enough. No, I do have enough. All right, I'll be picking up a needlessly large rod soon. And get. Actually, no, I already have my hat. I was wrong. No, I have enough for my void staff. Yeah, that's what I need to get. So I'm gonna pick up my void staff here. And get my void staff. Where is it? Where is it? Alright, come on, TnC. It's not that hard to buy an item. Alright, there we go. I have my Void Staff, so I'm pretty much set. We just need to win one team fight, and we should be able to win the game off of that. Excuse me. So you'll see Shen's pushing, and I see Teemo bot, so I say, Shen, go bot, defend bot, and the rest of us will try to make plays. The same shit from before, and I'm like, see, this is what goes through my head. I'm like, alright, this time it's just Teemo. Shen can handle Teemo. Tristana's fed. I understand why he lost the Tristana. He should be able to handle Teemo. Teemo's 3 and 13. He should be able to handle him, right? Yeah, that's what went through my head. Yeah, let's see how that works out. Alright, he has a level on him. Alright. He gets a taunt off. Walks into the first shroom. Where's the shroom? There it is. First shroom. Alright. Second shroom. And there's that. And guess who wins? Teemo beats out Shen. Alright, I don't understand. I really don't understand. But whatever. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna kill you. I hate Yordles. No, Teemo hates... Oh, Odd One hates Yordles. I don't hate Yordles. But I hate this guy. So I kill him. And right now, I'm very confused. How did Shen lose that? I don't understand. How did he lose this? Oh, that's why. Look at his items. What the hell is this? Who gets Atmos Impaler? That's why. That's why he lost. Yeah, alright. This is not a good item. They nerfed it way too hard. You don't waste money on this. If you bought anything else, I'm pretty sure you could have beat Tristana and Teemo if you didn't waste money on that. Wow. Like, it's not cost efficient. And, I mean, it is cost efficient, but not as cost efficient as other items. And it's not that great, honestly. You're not... I don't even know what to say. I mean, Shen's passive, let's see. Each time he attacks a main or champion, his passive comes up off cooldown. So you want to get attack speed on Shen. You don't want to get, like, Atmos Impaler, which benefits off health. Like, this is good, like, maybe on people who stack health, like Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath gets health from his passive. Shen's passive works better when he has more health and when he has more attack speed. So you want to get health and attack speed. So this is not a smart idea. Atmos Impaler was not a smart purchase. He should have picked up something else, like a Wit's End or a Blade of the Ruined King would have been a lot better. Anyways, that's enough for that. Let's actually. This is the last fight, so I'm gonna slow this down. All right, let's go back. I'm done explaining that. So let's go back. This is actually the last fight, so I'm gonna slow it down and show you guys what happens. All right, so we catch Tristana with a Q, very nice Q on Odd One. We get a very good Caitlyn ultimate in, so he's taking a half health. There we go, half health. And I'm like, alright, we should be fine. Odd One makes the mistake of kicking Udyr. That's the last person he should be kicking into his teammates. Alright, so Shen's coming. They try to kill Tristana, but just too many shields. Way too many shields, look at that. Alright, so you notice here, I'm waiting for my time. And as soon as I see Shen get the taunt off, I flash in. And right now, Tristana's stuck. He can't do anything. So I pick up a really quick kill on Tristana, and pick up a kill on Teemo, pick up another kill on Karma, and then finish off Gianna, which shouldn't be too hard. There we go, dead. I didn't even know Udyr was here, but that was basically a quadra kill. Whatever, that was a triple kill, and we won that fight, and that's game right there. That's game. So, yeah, I guess that's just my new build-ish, new starting build on Katarina. It works well if you don't play dumb like I did. Just don't go in unless your enemy doesn't have hard CC. No, don't go in unless your enemy doesn't have hard CC. I think that's grammatically, no, that's what I'm trying to say. So yes, that's just how the cookie crumbles. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I will try to make a video when I can, but I've been busy and stuff, so yeah. Thanks for watching. Peace out.